Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now, in this video, we are going to be doing a total portfolio update. All of my stocks, including my SIP, which is my retirement account. Guys, before we get into this one, if you could please hit the like button, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and turn the notifications on so you don't miss a future stock video. We're doing a couple videos a week at the moment. I'm trying to get into that routine. So if you want to see more, then make sure you do subscribe and drop a comment down below what you think of the portfolio. And let me know if you hold any of the same stocks. Now, none of this in any way, shape, or form is financial advice. I am a 21-year-old from the UK. I own a couple businesses. I know some people have messaged me outside of YouTube asking what I do for a living in terms of me having this stock portfolio. So yeah, I own a couple businesses here in the UK. But with that being said, let's jump into the portfolio. So first of all, let's start off with the ISA. Now the portfolio balance is currently set at £51,701 with 8,671 left for utilization for the year. So let's take a look at the portfolio. Okay, so as you can see, nothing's really changed. We have holdings of the S&P 500 50%, the FTSE All-World, the FTSE 100, iShares Global Clean Energy, FTSE All High Dividend Yield, Gold, Emerging Market, and Global Water. So if we go to investments, you can see Global Clean Energy is down 9%. Over the last kind of month, is down 1.2%, and over the last 3 months, you can see it's down quite a bit. Now, I bought like something like 929 pence. So I bought somewhere around here. This is my average earnings, right? You can see my average price is £9.39. So you can see we're down 9% on that one. Global Water is only down 0.86%. This has been recovering quite a bit, actually. It was down a bit more than that. So you can see over the last 3 months, it is down 4%. iShares Gold is obviously up and is up 4% overall for me, which as you can see, all-time high is pretty much for gold here. So FTSE 100 is up 1.24% over the last 3 months. It is down. So yeah. But yeah, FTSE 100, this is the top 100 companies in the UK. We have the FTSE All-World, just VWRL tracker, which is up 1.14% in the last 3 months. And it's been doing pretty well there for me. So we got the All-World High Dividend Yield, which is down 4% over the last month. But again, this gets like a 2% dividend yield, so nothing crazy. We have Emerging Markets, which is down 5%. Over the last 3 months, down 3.22%. And yeah, it's kind of coming back over the last month. S&P 500, as you can see, is 50% of our holdings at £23,160 and is up 3.9% over the last month or 2.5% over the last 3 months. And the maximum you can see, all-time high is £67 and we're currently at 64. So up 2.54% on this or £573. And this is how the portfolio is looking. So over the last week, it's been a bit choppy. Let's take a look at the last month. So we've invested about $4,000 extra this month in the portfolio, and we were down £645 at the start of the month. And as you can see, it has slowly been climbing. We were down like 1k at one point, and then it's kind of been slowly rebounding where we were up like £201 at one point. Yeah, £201. We've made like way over 1.2k on this portfolio in gains, and then of course it came back down. We were down like £400 the other day, and then it has started to come back today. So today we're actually up like £350, £370, something like that, which is not bad, and that's due to the S&P pretty much going up 1% because that is our massively weighted bag. Okay. So I do still have 6.4k of free funds. So I'm just dollar cost averaging this. And then I'll go ahead and do a deposit of my 8.6k. Okay, so this is going to be my last year with the trading 212 SIP. And the reason for that is because of limits, right? In the UK, you're protected up to £85,000 in a financial institution. And I do have, we'll go over my dividend portfolio. I do have a single stock portfolio, which is for dividends, which is currently down pretty badly. But I rolled over a lot of the profits into my ISA. Why do I have £2 worth of Barclays? I'm pretty sure I sold this. I don't know. So yeah, as you can see, we're down like 1.6k on this portfolio overall, which yeah hasn't been looking too good, to be honest. You can see over the last kind of 3 months, we started taking from this portfolio. You can see we were up we were up like 6%. So I sold a lot of the profits and rolled that into the ISA, because that is my goal every single year, is to get the ISA invested first before anything else. So Annaly Capital Management is down 20%. Apple Hospitality REIT down 13%. Barclays, I don't even know why I still have this. £2 worth of stock. I thought I sold all of that. British American Tobacco is down 20%. Charles Schwab is down 35%. That is just not looking good. Ellington Financial is down 10%. So yeah, Global Water Resources down 16%. Horizon Technology is only down 3%, and I may go ahead and sell out of this. Take the £25 loss and take the £25 loss and roll it into the ISA, and then that's another 800, almost £900 worth in. That's like 10% of what we have left to put in the ISA. So I may go ahead and sell out of these at a small loss and put that into the ISA. LTC again, I thought I sold Barclays. Maybe there was a dividend and it really bought them back automatically. But LTC Properties down 21%, Oxford Lane down 11%, Pembina Pipeline down 14%, and Prospect Capital down 18%, and then Realty Income down 10%. But I am still holding this 5.10% dividend yield, under $60. It hasn't been under $60 in a while. In a while, since like 2 years ago. So I may go ahead and buy some more Realty Income potentially. But yeah, we did receive a dividend today. I do believe you received dividend, £4.17 from Ellington Financial. And then yesterday, I do believe we received a dividend from Lloyd's here. So if we go into pies, we can see in the banking, yeah, I think it did go ahead and buy more of these, which is annoying because I didn't really want it to do that. Dividends, you can see here, we gained 197, banking 20, monthly dividends 120 there. And then real estate, we've gained like £10. So we do have £4 here in free funds. Let's go ahead and manage this and move that over to the ISA. Move funds, we do from the investing account to the ISA, and that is going to be £4.17, and we'll shift that over. Okay, so yeah, any dividends that I get in the meantime before selling this, I'm going to roll over to the ISA. But my goal is to sell out. Well, I mean, even if we sold out everything to get to the ISA allocation, which I don't think we'll do, I'm not going to sell this portfolio at a 13% loss, then we'd have like pretty much 3K, almost 4K left, because we've got 11.8K in here invested in the portfolio. So my goal, again, is to get the 60K for the year in the ISA, which it will be like over 60K because of dividends, obviously. But yeah, we want to get this to 60K, which is 3 years worth of allocation. And then I'm going to put the rest of my investing funds for this year in the dividend portfolio, plus in my normal portfolio for my Vanguard account. And I'm going to start buying on Invest Engine just to play around with it and see what the application is like. So that's why I'm stopping using the Train 212 ISA after this financial year, is again because of those 85K limits, because I do believe that we'll have more than 20K, 25K in this portfolio, hopefully by the end of the year, potentially. So we'll see. Okay, let's take a look at my SIP over on Free Trade, which I am currently in the process of moving over to Vanguard, which I'll show you in a second. But the SIP here, as you can see, is currently pretty much at all-time highs, £1,740. Over the last month, you can see that we started at 1687. Yesterday we actually had the 22nd of May, we had a pretty big jump from 1709 to we made like £40 in like a couple of hours. That's pretty crazy. And as you can see, it started to come down. Now it's rebounding. So we're currently up. If we take a look at the we're currently up 3.6% on the S&P 500. If we take a look here at my investment, you can see that I paid £60.94 a share, which is currently up £18.50 on the S&P. FTSE 100, we're up £11.76. We bought at £32 a share, so we're up 2.4% 4%. This does have a dividend yield of 3.58% per year, and the S&P 500 does have a dividend yield, but I don't think it's showing. We've got the FTSE All World, which has a dividend yield of 1.52%, which we're up £5.86 on, or 1.71%. And the world dividend, we are up £5.16 or 1.55%, which has a dividend yield of 2.67%. So these stocks do pay dividends, even though they're ETFs, low cost ETFs, they do pay dividends. So when I get to that 55 age, I will be able to start drawing down from this portfolio. However, I am in the process of moving this over to Vanguard. So actually, let me go ahead and log into Vanguard. Here, log in again. Give me 2 seconds. Log in. Here we go. So let's move this over here. So you can see that we have a portfolio balance of £177.51 on Vanguard, which I had £5 in cash in here, so I just bought the Life Strategy Fund. As you can see, we put £5 in the Life Strategy equity, 100% equity, which is down like 5p. So yeah, wow, I'm gonna have to sell that at a loss. No, I'm kidding. Let's go over to my portfolio then, and you can see the ISA. I put like £2 in here a while ago. I think this is just sat in cash. Yeah, it's just sat in cash. So I will be using the the Vanguard ISA going forward. But in the pension, as you can see, we do have my pension rolling over. We have a transfer coming in. However, I have a direct debit for my pension every single month of £170. That's the minimum I invest in my ISA, which is £2,000 a year. Because look, I'm 21. I've got like 30, almost 22, so 33 years left to invest in this portfolio. And 20k a year in the ISA, I'm happy to do that because I have direct access and it's liquid. If I want to take that out tax-free, I can. But with the ISA, with the SIP, because you can't touch it until you're 55, I don't want to have it locked up that long. This is very illiquid. I can't touch this for another 30-something years. So I'll do a minimum investment every single month of £170. Plus, if I get any lump sum payments, I'll invest a portion of that into this. Okay, so as you can see, we contributed 170 of this today. The direct debit came out of my bank today, and we got our £42.50 tax relief, which means our total contribution is £212, and the annual allowance is 60 grand for this year. Okay, so if we go to investments, it did go ahead and buy S&P 500, which is currently up 9p. However, I do believe I did go ahead and, if we go to transactions, yeah, I went ahead and made a purchase of the VYRL, which is pending. I think it takes a few days to go through, so I'm not too fussed about that. But if we go to transfers, I do believe it there. I do have a transfer here. If we go to portfolio, I'm still getting used to the Vanguard app, so apologies. But yeah, as you can see, we have my free trade SIP in progress from being transferred. Okay. So if we go to, does it show me where it is? Yes, it does. Okay, so you can see we have S&P 500. We've got £595 of this being bought. We have £425 of this being bought for VOOC, and we have £425 being purchased of VYRL and £255 being bought of VHYL, which is the all-world high dividend yield. Okay, so it's going to be the exact same stocks as in my free trade portfolio because all of these are Vanguard ETFs anyway, but I'm paying like a £9 something fee to have access to this. Although the good thing about free trade, Trading 212, is that you can have fractional shares, which in Vanguard you can't. And then obviously this world dividend is iShares. However, Vanguard does have their own one of that, which is world dividend. Now, actually, let's take a look at Trading 212 and see which one I have in here, because I can't actually remember. Let's take a look. I do believe it is the Vanguard one in here, though. World high dividend yield. Yeah, exactly. So all of these are pretty much Vanguard ETFs anyway. So I thought I'd just move it over to Vanguard. But anyway, pretty nice there. Every time you do a lump sum, every time you do an investment, in your ISA, the nice thing is you do get tax relief, which is pretty cool. So, guys, that's going to be it for the video. If you've enjoyed, make sure you smash a like. I'll do an individual update on my ISA, an individual update on my SIP and dividend portfolio soon, probably next week, showing you what I'm buying and what's on my list. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.